Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone and everything. We are the Dawn of Ascension show, and I'm here with my Ascension Soul team, Susie, Aubrey, and Gina, and we're here to share our tools, our views, and our journey through these wild and wonky and crazy vibrations that we're going through these ascension times. Today, we want to talk about the now versus present experience. The now is being in total consciousness, where you're aware of everything at one time. Present experience is you're aware of 2 seconds past, 2 seconds future, but you're sitting right in the presence. But you just have this little bit of awareness instead of everything being aware. Aubrey, this was your subject today, and we're letting you run with it. Go, girl.
All right. Thanks, Arlene. We've talked on the show before about how time is basically a container for experience. When we experience linear time, when we remember our past and look forward to our future, what we're really experiencing is a container for experience. We wouldn't have context for our present experience if we didn't have a past and if we didn't have something that somewhere where we were going. All of these together are kind of what contain our present experience. And the only thing that actually exists is the now. And so as we are looking into, when you're out and about watching shows like this and kind of like sorting this out in your mind, you're going to hear a lot that you want to be in the now and be in the now and be in the now. And the truth is it's a little overwhelming sometimes to be completely in the now. Sometimes if you're in a psychedelic state, you'll start experiencing it, and if you are truly in the now, then you start accessing basically the infinite consciousness field, and you start accessing all of yourself, and you start accessing everything that you ever have been or ever will be, and everything kind of compounds into that now moment because it all exists right here and right now. When you look at your watch, what time is it? It's always now. um, so that is that can be kind of scary sometimes when you start experiencing it, but it's also one of the most useful tools that you have in your toolbox. When we look at past trauma, for example, that is affecting us, if you have your consciousness in that place where you were hurt, then it's going to continue uh, bringing in situations into your life in which you are being re-traumatized, because your consciousness is still living over there and is not in the now. And it's doing that in order to keep you aware that that happened and that there's energy that needs to be resolved. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to that's where you need to live. That can be just enough to bring your awareness to it. And then in the now is where you are going to slough that energy off. So I would encourage everybody today to spend some time meditating and see just how present you can get. And you'll find that it's almost like a magnet, like you start getting like magnets like that are pushing away from each other. You start getting really, really in the now, and your body will kind of go, ah, and then you'll have to bring it back into the now, and your body go, ah. But it's an essential practice because that is where you're going to find yourself. That's where you're going to find your answers. That's where you're going to find your clarity, and it's also where you're going to find your embodiment. So be here now.
Wow, that was a really good definition and explanation of the difference between now and present experience, because that is a very difficult subject to really understand because we've only gotten it in the now, here, be now, now. We've gotten it separately, but not in a combined way where we know how to start and then use it for a tool. Gina, what you got?
Well, while Aubrey was talking, I had the vision of meditating to experience the now. and um, and just to reword sort of what she said, because that's what I got in this now, that when you're in meditation, that's when you can ask yourself how best to move forward and release what hasn't worked in the past. Look at, but just look at what the past was, because it was. It doesn't exist anymore. So, how are you going to move into the next 2 seconds and the next 2 seconds and ad infinitum in the best way possible? What lessons can you hear in the now to help you move forward into the future from your higher self, from your guides, that will help you let go of the past to move forward, because that isn't there anymore, but your future is.
Good, good explanation. And I just lost my train of thought. It just went, phew. Okay. Anyone else got something to say? Help me out here.
I'll help you, Arlene, with uh, an example. We were talking before we came on, and Arlene was saying how she's had difficulty with someone, but she's not letting it stand in the way of her niceness and still being nice to that person and being helpful, and that's really being in the now, where you let go of the problem and you focus on the solution or just being you.
Yes. Yes. Now that's a topic I can relate to at this moment. And also, too, this last year, I have gotten rid of a lot of drama out of my life and cleared out a lot of past issues and past drama. So I would suggest if someone's living in if a lot of dramas coming your way, and then it's time that needs to be cleared out so that you can be more into your present experience and present moment. And it just feels good too. You're not being yanked around. Sometimes I felt like I was a dog on a chain, yanked this way and yanked that way. But it really helps with clarity. And I do a lot of meditating. I do a lot of sitting with myself. I know it's something that I've mentioned a lot here, being in and feeling in with the present self. So I know that those tools have been invaluable to me this past year. Susie, what do the fairies have to say about this one?
Oh, Arlene, I have a wonderful message today, but before, I don't know why, I just had the impulse to just show you my new plant. It's an amaryllis, and
Oh,
found out her name is Yabsi, Yabci, and she's like a little Christmas plant, and she's already started to like bulge a little bit here. So anyway, I just wanted to share that quickly. All right, so very message for today is Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing, a turn
oh,
of fortune. So we certainly could use a bit of turn of fortune right now. With this Fortune's Wheel card, is it a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life? Do you have the magic touch? And does everything turn to gold? There's nothing that you can do wrong. Just hold true to your intentions. Do you want to use your intentions on little things, on big things, on both? This is an opportune moment to just dream big. You can get early signs with synchronous events happening, like that call, that email. that invitation or that chance encounter not being an accident. They have all been choreographed by Fortune and by you. So don't wait. Recall your intentions and invite it into your life. Woo! Okay, we're gonna make everything really, really happen for us. And Aubrey, our quantum tarot card for today is Empress, gravity. All right, so we all know what gravity is, a force of attraction between two objects, and the Empress, being female, carries new life that has been created and has the power to sort of attract and it can draw like humans together. So with this card, are we being reminded to nurture our intentions?
I think with this card, we're mostly being, I mean, yes, absolutely. We're being called to nurture our intentions. And I also think that we're being called to speak to Mother Earth. She's setting a really, really gravitational example for us on kind of how to be uh purely us. You know, every single one of our souls has a core, just like our planet has a core. And that core is in our heart, and it has a magnetic pull. It's got a gravitational pull to it. And every one of us is just as big as Mother Earth, and she's here to teach us how to express ourselves in that way. And especially like in relation to the now moment that we've been talking about today, you have all of the power in the universe. You have infinite possibilities at your fingertips, and they're all right here. They're all inside of you. So the more that you're in your now and you're acting from a place of your own light, the more that you are going to see the manifestation that Mother Earth is showing us examples of every day and every moment.
Very, very good. I am drawn to say something at this moment, and it might be a little off subject, but since Susie just gave her tarot reading, I don't think it is. I know Susie just sits back in the background and she just talks about her tarot cards and doesn't make much comment. But I want you to all know she is our rock. She is the one that does all the recordings. She keeps us on Zoom meetings. She she does all the shorts. She posts everything. And she's the one that does keeps us organized for the work that our group, the Grid Girls, do with Mother Earth. And I just want everyone to give her a grand thank you because this woman deserves it. Thank you, Susie.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Arlene. Love you all so much.
Yeah, she she big. She just don't show it to everyone. Um, uh, I think I think we have some message, and I'm sure we've got some messages coming in. Beep, 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 beep. Aubrey, who's here to chime in on our now moment?
Today we have a big group of Christmas elves coming in. There were just a bunch of fairies that just like in elves that just came in, and they just want everyone to know it's Christmas time. Feel the spirit, feel the Christmas spirit. And if you would like some spirit, they have some for you. There's plenty to go around. Go ahead and just ask. There's a lot of I'm seeing gold sparkles in front of my eyes right now. There's just a lot of sparkles. So.
Oh,
You be sparkly, everyone be sparkly. And if you don't have enough sparkles, we have plenty to give. So ask for them.
my goodness, I had no idea there were special Christmas elves. I mean, you see Elf on the Shelf and you see holiday elves, but I really had no idea we had special elves to call on to help us sparkle up.
They have a tendency to make sure little Christmas miracles can happen in time. That's sort of what their job is. And so if you have a Christmas miracle that is time sensitive, they're very good to call on for that. But they're also just doing it behind the scenes. They just love to see little synchronicities just line up just right.
Ooh, I'll have to call on them to help get my packages delivered in time for Christmas.
And if you want to leave them cookies and milk, they would love that too.
Oh, good, 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 good. Well, we would like to thank everyone for listening to this beautiful message, and sit with yourself and see if you can feel present experience and expand out. And if you have any comments, drop a comment in our comments section. But yes, Gina.
Just wanted you all to think about those 2 seconds before and after in the now. It's time for New Year's intention. What a great
Oh,
time.
yes, yes,
Make a
yes.
list of what was before and make a list of where you want to go. It's going to be a fabulous 2025. Little rocky, but fabulous. You'll see.
Well, I'm looking forward to it myself.
Best wishes to everyone.
Yes, best wishes to everyone, and Merry Christmas to everyone in case we don't see you before Christmas. And thank you all for joining us on the Dawn of Ascension show. Bye.
Okay.